Well done, historic victory. Eala and Nadiia Kichenok at dominate in Guangzhou Open Doubles. The city of Guangzhou hummed with electricity as twilight settled over its skyline. Beneath the flood lights of the China Sports Center, the echoes of tennis balls striking rackets created a rhythm that seemed to sync with thousands of beating hearts. It wasn't just another doubles match. It was the birth of something extraordinary. Alex, the pride of the Philippines, and Nadiia Kichenok, the Ukrainian doubles veteran, stood on opposite sides of the baseline, ready to serve up performance that would soon be remembered as historic. No one quite expected it. Not the analysts, not the critics, and perhaps not even their opponents. Two highly ranked European double specialists with chemistry that had won the multiple titles this season. Yet on this radiant evening in China, the young Filipina and her seasoned partner crafted a symphony of dominance, power, and poise. Two worlds collide, the making of a partnership. In the weeks leading up to the Guangzhou Open, tennis insiders whispered about a curious new pairing between Eala and Kichenok. Eala, just 20, was known for her fierce singles play, her relentless forehand, her fiery court presence, her heart that never quit. She was a product of the Rafael Nadal Academy, molded by the same grit and discipline that built champions. Kichenok, on the other hand, brought a wealth of experience. At 31, she had been to the grind of the WDA double circuit for over a decade. Strategic, composed, and deadly at the net. She wasn't just a player, she was an architect of victory. When they trained together for the first time in Guangzhou, sparks flew not of friction, but a synergy. Eala's youthful energy met Kichenok's tactical brilliance. Within minutes, they moved like a team that have been playing for years. Their instinct in sync, their communication seamless. Nadiia later told reporters, smiling, "You don't often find someone who plays with such heart. Alex, she's young, but she reads a game like a veteran." And Alex, with her signature humility, replied, "I'm learning so much from Nadiia. She brings calm to the storm. Together we just flow. The battle begins." The first match of the Guangzhou Open Doubles draw was where the duo made their statement. Against a formidable pairing of Chan Hang and Veronika Kirova, both aggressive returners, they dismantled the rhythm of their opponents with surgical precision. Eala's forehand blazed across the court like a whip. Kichenok's volleys cut through space with elegance and authority. Their communication, quick nods, subtle gestures, was a secret language that opponents couldn't decode. 6-3, 6:2 dominant, efficient, unrelenting. Fans began to take notice. Commentators called it a partnership that feels destined. By the quarterfinals, the energy around them had shifted. Eala's Filipino supporters filled the stands, waving flags, chanting, "Alex, Alex," while Kichenok's loyal followers from Ukraine sent waves of blue and yellow. From the corners, it wasn't just tennis anymore. It was unity through sport. The semifinal symphony. The semifinal match was where legends are tested. Their opponents were the top seeds, veterans, who had crushed their competition with ruthless precision all week. The first set was war. Rallies stretched to 20, sometimes 30 strokes. Sweat dripped, lungs burned, but neither Eala nor Kichenok blinked. At 5-5, 40-40, with tension so thick it could be cut. With knife, Eala stepped up to serve. She tossed the ball high, eyes steady. The sound of the impact, a thunderclap, ace. Her scream of triumph echoed across the stadium. The Filipino crowd erupted. Cameras caught Nadiia grinning, mouthing unbelievable. They clenched. The first set 7-5. The second set was clinical. Kichenok's court sense became a masterclass, anticipating. Every shot before happened, guiding Eala like a mentor in motion. 6-2 done into the finals, the final showdown. The final was a spectacle. Every seat was filled. Reporters from around Asia gathered, sensing history in the making. The opponents, the powerful Czech duo, known for their explosive baseline play. But from the very first game, something magical unfolded. Eala and Kichenok were in perfect rhythm, like dancers on a sacred stage. Ella's energy lit up the arena, her aggressive ground strokes, forced errors, her intensity contagious. Kichenok, calm and calculated, orchestrated plays on artistry that left their rivals chasing shadows. The scoreboard told the story 6-4, 6-1. When the final ball soared long, Alex dropped her knees, tears of joy streaming down her face. Nadiia rushed to her, wrapping her in a tight embrace. The stadium roared. The Philippine flag waved high beside the Ukrainian one. 2 nations won victory. The moment that defined everything. As the trophy was handed to them, Eala's hands trembled, not from exhaustion, but from pride. The golden reflection of the cup caught her, teary eyes symbolizing everything she had fought for since childhood. A voice inside her whispered, "This is for the Philippines." Reporters crowded around, her microphones buzzing. One asked, "Alex, what does this victory mean to you?" She smiled softly, her voice steady despite the emotion. "It means everything. This isn't just our victory. It's for everyone who believed, for the kids back home, hitting balls against walls dreaming, for every young girl who thinks she can't because she can." The quote spread like wildfire across social media. Hashtag Eala Kichenok. Hashtag Guangzhou Champions trended worldwide. The human story behind glory. Off the court, Alex and Nadiia share quiet moments that reveal the bond behind their triumph. During one dinner after the semifinals, Eala confessed, "Sometimes I doubt myself. The pressure, the comparisons, it gets heavy." Kichenok looked up from her plate and said gently, "Pressure means you're doing something worth watching." The heart of a champion. Late one evening, back at her training base, Alex wrote in her journal, "I used to think tennis was about winning. Now I know it's about becoming stronger, kinder, fearless." Guangzhou reminded me why I started to inspire and to remind the world the Filipino spirit is unstoppable. Epilogue, a future written in fire. Months later, during a post-match interview at another tournament, a reporter asked her, "Do you still think about Guangzhou?" She smiled every day. It was a match that changed me. Beside her, Kichenok nodded. It was where we became more than teammates. We became a story. And indeed, their story had become something far greater. A tale of 2 women from different corners of the world, united by purpose, passion, and the love of the game. Their victory wasn't just a win on the scoreboard. It was a statement to every dreamer watching from the sidelines. You belong on the court. You belong in history. Final words. In Guangzhou, under the bright lights and a thunder of applause, Alex, Eala, and Nadiia Kichenok didn't just win a doubles title. They carved their names into tennis folklore. Their journey was proof that courage is no borders. Age is just a number, and teamwork, when fueled by belief, can turn even the most improbable partnership into a historic one. And as their rackets touched in one final celebratory tap, the world knew this wasn't the end. It was only the beginning of an era. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.